Can you all hear me?
Yep.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Hello and good evening, everyone, and grand welcome to our session of Search for Happiness. My name is Arti, and I'm your trainer from Book Club. Frankly speaking, I'm wonderstruck that in the tech-savvy era, you showed the great interest in the book, reading the books about such a deep topic. So, moving on to housekeeping, please sit straight to avoid back pain and have your cameras on. As you are aware, this is virtual training, Zoom training, and you know your place better in case of emergency, such as toilets, emergency exits. Please have sip and crunch ready if you need to. Last week, you guys all helped me by your active participation, and I'm hoping that today also you will be the same. Before we go ahead, I would like to say that this is training, so don't get offended. These are the facts of life. As we go, I'm using video as a study material, which will give us brief about the content. So we will start our today's session with an awesome video.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Prof, good afternoon.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
Fine, sir.
What are you people drinking?
This is Freshio. Freshio is back.
Yes, sir. Freshio is back. That's nice. Mark Angel, I heard you just won the YouTube Gold Award. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Wow, you people are really trying, you know.
Thank you, sir. It's God, though. It's God that is doing everything for us, sir.
Yes, sir. It's God.
God? Which God?
Our God.
Your God. Where is your God?
Our God is in heaven.
Can you see your God?
No.
Can you touch your God?
No.
Then there is no God.
Eh?
Science has proven it that anything you cannot see or touch does not exist. So you don't have a God.
But, sir,
Are you a graduate? I am a professor.
Processor. Excuse me. How do you know there is no God?
Common sense. I use my sense.
Where is your sense?
My sense is up here.
Can you see your sense?
No.
Can you touch your sense?
No.
That means there is no sense. Yes. Because according to science, anything you cannot see or touch does not exist. So you don't have sense.
What's the point made in video? Please unmute yourself and tell guys. Farron, you are on my screen, so I can ask you.
Well, he's basically saying that he doesn't really have a God is real because even if I suppose he's got a faith in it, and if you can see and touch it, it doesn't apply to all things, I suppose. So science, he's broken the science of it.
Yeah, that's true. I can say that. Similarly, we cannot see air. Can we see air? We can't. But it does exist because we know we breathe. We cannot deny the existence of the air. We have to have faith in the air. We will go ahead and review the last week's session by some questions and answers. So, revision points. Last week, you guys looked very engaged, and I hope you do remember some of the points from there. So, can I ask who are we? Harpreet, do you remember who are we?
Yeah, we are the souls.
Yeah, Correct. Thank you very much, Harpreet. Um, how many the real problems of life? Sana?
4.
Correct. Thank you very much. Ash, what are the real problems of life? Do you remember from last week? Okay, that's fine. All good. We can pass it on to Farooq. Do you remember, Farooq?
Yeah, according to the session last time,
Hmm?
death, birth, disease. This is
Hmm.
all I remember. I think there's a fourth one, but I don't remember that.
Old age.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sana, and thank you, Farooq, very much. So, what is the purpose of human life? Deepika, you back?
Yeah, I'm here, but my video was not on.
Okay.
Yeah, the purpose of human life is to tackle those real problems, I think.
Fantastic. Nailed it. So, the last question is, can technology solve our problems?
No.
Thank you very much, Deepika. So, coming to today's topic, does God exist? We will see our learning objectives. What are they? So, our learning objectives are 2 reasons to believe in the existence of God. Definition of what is the definition of God? The different ways, which are 3 of them, the ways of finding God, and the defects of human life in the human life. So, does God exist? This is a $1 million question. We cannot say that God is exist definitely, and we can say yes, God is exist. We can't say anything like that. So, in this regards, I would like to share one story. There was a village who believes in they used to believe in the God, and they really wanna inquire about the existence of the God. So nearby their village, there used to be one wise man, old guy. So they asked him to come and please talk about the existence of the God. So the wise man came. He asked, "Okay, I would definitely love to talk about God, but may I know who believes in God?" So everyone in that village, they raised their hands. It means everyone believes existence of the God. So the wise man said, "If you all believe, then why do I have to tell?" So he left that village and he went away. But villagers were very eager to know. So they again begged him and again called him, "Please come, please come." And that wise man came. So second time he asked again same question: who believes in the existence of the God? So this time everyone said no. No one raised their hands. So it means they don't believe in the existence of the God. So the wise man said, "If no one believes in the God, so there is no point me to talk anything." So he left from there. Finally, third time, again villagers begged that wise man, and they went. And wise man finally came. So the wise man asked third time, "So tell me, who believes in the existence of the God?" So half of the men raised their hands and half didn't. Half people raised their hands and half didn't. So the wise man said, "The one who believes in the existence of God, come on the right side, and the one who doesn't believe in the existence of God, come to the left hand side." So they did partition. And now the wise man said, "The one who believes in the existence of the God on the right hand side, can you please convince the one who doesn't believe?" So frankly speaking, he doesn't have to say anything. He doesn't wanted to say anything. And this is our situation, because he doesn't want to talk about anything about existence of the God. This is our situation. We don't want to talk anything about the God these days. But sometimes we do believe in God. So why do we believe in the God? There are two reasons. What is that? We have a fear of unknown. If we are in dangerous situation, what will we say? We'll say, please God, please save me, show your mercy, please save me. Did this happen to with anyone? Can anybody share their experience? Has anything happened like you said, oh, please God, save me? No one had any experience like that?
Artie, I'm driving and I said it about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, what happened, Sam?
No, a big truck just swerved in front of me.
Oh no, thank God
I don't know
you're
if I
saved.
said God or I might have said Jesus, but I said one of them. So yes,
Whatever,
sometimes
it's
it
the
just
same.
pops out when you don't even realise.
I know. That same thing happened. I met accident 2 years before with my son. And I was like, oh my God, it was like just near miss that nothing happened to both of us. Only car got write off. It's very like, in that situation, we don't know what to do. And we just suddenly say, oh my God, because there's a fear of unknown. What if there's a God? And we don't say we're going to die. Something like that. And we have again, second one is fear of society. So what is that fear of society? What if we don't go to temple or church? What will my auntie will say? What will my friends think about me? So we go to temple and we go to church or we go to any place where we want to go, like where we believe in the God or our family tradition believes. So on that note, we will watch a video. Can everyone hear the sound?
Common sense says yes, and a few say no. Since the year of existence of mankind, the believers have been challenged about the existence of God. The main argument of the non-believers has always been that there are no evidences to prove that God does exist. However, here we provide certain rational thoughts and facts to give a much different perspective of the subject. When we come across a painting such as Mona Lisa, definitely we inquire about the painter, Leonardo da Vinci. Many such man-made wonders do exist. To name a few: the Taj Mahal, India; the Palm Jumeirah, Dubai; Dreamliner, Boeing 787, International Space Station Hotel, Oasis of the Seas, Burj Khalifa, cars, robots, phones. The list is unending. There is definitely the intelligence of some intelligent being or beings involved behind such creations. So, who has created what we have not created? Such as the human eye. The human eye is among the most complex organs in our body. It perceives 7 to 10 million colors through a synaptic flash, that is, 1/10 of a second. Who is the designer and creator of the human eye? And also of many other remarkably wonderful things, such as
So we just watched that amazing video of flowers and all. So just wanted to know, what did you get some points from there? Anyone who likes to be volunteer?
Bit hard because they haven't had their learning outcomes yet. They don't know why they're here.
Is it not there?
The students? Yeah, you haven't talked about the learning outcomes yet.
Did that side got missing?
So unless I didn't hear it.
She did mention
she
about
did?
the learning
Okay.
outcomes. Yeah.
My apologies. I must have been typing that about my. I'm sorry, Artie. Okay. Yep.
Yes, no. Chris, they are learning.
Yeah. Yes, that's better. Yes. So, yeah. So we're going to be able to identify 3 ways and 4 defects. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We already
Now I got it.
we already did to believe. Why do we believe in the God?
Yep. Cool. Now I got it.
Okay.
So what was the question again? I sidetracked you there. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
was your
We just
question?
watched that video. Does God exist? On that
Yes.
video, I was just asking the learners that did they get any point from there? Would they like to share with me, with their friends? Ash, did you get any point? Or you? It's okay. All good. I don't
If I
want
may,
to
Artie,
Yes,
I can participate on this. So what I got from the video is,
yes,
if anything we have around, it needed some intelligence to be created. So what created something more complicated that humans couldn't make, like a human body with all complexity and stars, planets, universe. So if anything around us, we created ourselves, like the computers, the cars, all the technology we use every day, should be some higher intelligence entity that created the rest of the world.
Fantastic. You made my day, Farooq. It's very good answer. That's very true what you have said in about that video. So it says that human eye is very complicated organ, and within a just blink we can see so many colors. No one can make this. So who made that? So there is someone intelligent, right? The fragrance. Who gave the fragrance to the flowers? We can't give. In fact, flowers give the fragrance to us with the that we can make perfume and all those with that. So this will take us to our next slide. How do we know that intelligent being? So how do we know it? So there are 3 things. For every urge, first one is, for every urge, there is a fulfillment provided by nature. We all know it's winter. What is winter's urge? Necessary thing. It's warm clothing. If we are thirsty, what is the urge? We need water. Hungry, we need food. Everything is provided by nature. And there is a natural tendency that in every living entity that they surrender to higher power. Like whatever happened, we do surrender to higher power. In Aboriginal culture also, they have a Bayami. There was a God, creator God. They surrender to them. Similarly, in every religion, somehow or the other, we do surrender to the God. It's because we like to get control, because we can get controlled by that. A sense of worshipping to the higher authority is dormant in everyone's heart. Doesn't matter small or big, but it's there. So it's natural that to offer respect, to be a grateful to supreme power. And I say that supreme power must be God. Creation implies creator. On that note, I would like to share a story of Isaac Newton. We all know Newton's law. So that Newton. So Sir Isaac Newton was a theistic man, and his friends were atheistic. One day, they happened to be there that he had a model of solar system, and that was a very beautiful. And one of his friends happened to come there in the room, and he asked with amaze, "Oh, where did you get it from? How did you make it?" And Newton said, "I didn't make it. It happens to be there. When I walked in the room today, it was there. I was also amazed." And listening to that, friends was like, "Why are you lying? Tell me the truth." Then Newton became grave and he said, if you don't believe that I created this, then how can you believe that our real solar system is made with a Big Bang? People say Big Bang created this beautiful universe. How foolish, right? For instance, human-made bombs, and they applied on Hiroshima and Nagasaki on World War II. Was there anything beautiful happened there? Nothing, only destruction happened. By chance there was a wind blowing, and my laptop, my bunk bed, my instruments in the house or furniture had made. Is it true? It's not true. What do you think? Did anybody experience such kind of wind in their house? Did you get any ready-made furniture, ready-made things in your house? No. Thank you, Farooq, for nodding your head. I can see it. We didn't get it. Someone has to manufacture it. Think about the natural flowers then. The colors, fragrance, varieties, or anything, nature. You can see in the video you saw that beautiful green grass, penguin is walking. We can see the different sizes of penguins. Can we make that? We can't make it. It's someone is created. That someone is higher intelligent being. That force is creator. We can't create. Human can't create that. Such amazing work. Human can only copy. Law implies lawmaker. When you see everything is perfectly working, it means there are some rules and regulations. For instance, our class is 6 to 9. We have to be here. That's a rule. We follow the rules and regulations in everyday life, such as we have to wake up by clock. We have to go on time on work. We have to prepare food. It has to be, everything is there by rules. If we go against the rule, we'll be in trouble. So it means who is creating the rules? In the house we are creating, at workplace our boss is creating. Someone is creating. Simple example of traffic light. Did they happen by chance? No, someone is using their day and night, the physical and intellectual energy to create lights, traffic lights. Suppose if one light will go off, the hours of traffic accidents will happen. So, can we say that for every law or everything that is running smoothly, there is a lawmaker? Why human doesn't give birth to animal? There is a perfect law of heredity. It doesn't. Have you ever heard that human gave birth to dog or bird? We never heard that because it's not going to happen. It's law of heredity. That's a perfect law. We can see some intelligence is behind all these laws. And if there is an intelligence, there must be an intelligent. Science means there must be a perfect definition for everything. And this is also science. So, do you agree? Do we have to have a definition for everything? Can you please unmute and help me, reply me, please? Are you agree or not? Yeah. Thank you. So let's see what is the scientific definition of God by watching a video.
By definition, God is the supreme being and is the greatest as regards any quality, attribute, characteristic, etc. In other words, there is no one equal to or greater than God in any quality, attribute, or characteristic. For each of his qualities, God has a name. God is called by different names like Jehovah, meaning the Almighty, Allah, meaning the greatest, Rama, meaning the reservoir of all pleasure, and so on by different people according to their cultures, languages, etc. All these names undoubtedly refer to the same Supreme Person, God, but each of these names refer only to a specific quality of God. In the Bible, Jesus calls himself the Son and representative of God. In the Quran, Muhammad calls himself a prophet or a messenger of God. The question therefore begs itself, who is God? Only God himself knows this answer completely, and therefore we should hear from him.
God means the supreme. So supreme means there can only be one. But he is known by different names in different cultures, different parts of the world. It's all the same, just like the sun. The sun is known by different names all over the world. Just like in the country where I was born, in Germany, it's Sonne. In the English-speaking world, it's sun. In South America, where they speak Spanish, it's Sol.
By definition, God is the supreme being and is the greatest as regards any quality, attribute, characteristic, etc. In other words, there is no one equal to or greater than God.
So, can you please tell me, what does it say in the video? Did anyone get anyone have any points that would like to share?
Afi, I think
Welcome, Prabhjot.
I was here, but I'm not well today, so my little one is also not well, so that's why my video.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
No, it's okay. So what I got from the video is that there are different names for God, but that is there is only one. That supreme power is only one. Although all the religion, all the people have different names according to their religion, but they are bound to the same power ultimately.
Thank you very much, Prabhjot. Fantastic answer.
Thank you.
So next, I would like to go in the breakout rooms, which Chris will help me with that. So in the breakout room, we had to go and discuss what is the understanding of God according to your beliefs. And you can come with your answer. You can make one of you as a leader, and then you all know very well, right? Thank you. Chris, can you please help me now?
Yes. So what you need to do is see where you've got breakout room down the bottom of your screen.
Give me a second, Chris. So I have to stop share?
No. Oh yeah, you can. Yes.
Stop share.
Yep. So down the bottom of the screen, if you hover your
Breakout
cursor
room.
around,
Yes.
yeah, click on breakout room.
Yes, I did click.
Yes, and now click on create.
Create. Yeah.
Yep.
We have
so three. I say make three rooms. 3 rooms. Yep. And then click on open rooms.
Create.
Yeah, and make it go up to 3 different rooms.
Yeah.
Yep, and now click open rooms.
Yeah. I wanted to do it manually. Can I interchange? Yes, I can do, right. Mhm. Okay, rooms are done. I'm opening the rooms.
How long, Artie, for the breakout rooms?
5 minutes, but I didn't see the timing.
Yeah, I was gonna need to know how long that we can leave as soon as we finish.
Yeah, but it does ask about the timings, right? 5 minutes or 3 minutes.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to do that. You can if you wish, but you don't have to.
Okay, but will I come to know that it's there?
Yeah.
It's
So
finished?
yeah. So just have a look at your time. So it's 6:41 now. So close them down at 6:46.
Okay.
Yeah. Has Ash got a room?
Ash, do you have room? Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay. Yes, you're welcome. So going much better tonight. You're engaging them good. You know, lots of questions. They're not all answering nice for you, but you know that happens sometimes.
It's as long as I am doing my job.
Yes, yeah. I am going to get you to add more detail to your session plan though.
Okay.
And I'm going to send it, like as you've been talking, I've been typing things into it that you could add in. So I'm going to send that when you finish, I'll email that back to you. And I'm also going to ask you to pop along to the support session with Cindy tomorrow, if you're free, and get some help to put it all together. Yeah.
Put it all together means what you said.
Yeah, oh, no, it's just that there's not enough detail. So, you know, like sort of now what I've typed in, let me just share screen and I'll show you.
Are you going to email me everything like that? Like what?
Yeah, I will. I'll email it to you. Yeah. So see here, I've got like this little bit of, you know, the PowerPoint that said, you know, about every urge, creation and law. You need that all has to be in this session plan.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just, you know, you just need more detail. In
Can you
here.
please share your screen with me also, like in email, so I can just.
Oh, I'm going to send you this in the email. Yes.
Yeah, I can use it as a guideline.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, and I'm just writing here. I'm not really sure where this goes, but it's just an example because I got a bit lost trying to work out where you're at on your session plan. So, yeah, so I'm not sure if it goes there. It might go low. It might go higher.
That's fine. As long as I do get some points, like how to write it.
Yeah, you just need more detail. Or even if you don't want to go to the Zoom support session, have another go, fill it up with more detail, and email it back to me on Monday, and I'll have a look on Monday.
Oh, that's perfectly fine too.
Yeah, because I don't work on Friday. I work elsewhere. I'm teaching all day tomorrow, but not for the Gordon. So yeah, so we'll do that.
Take that time.
Yeah, so we'll do that. So yeah, so have a play around it. It's just all about detail. Another trainer's got to be able to pick up your session plan and do exactly what it says, and deliver like you. Yeah, so that's what it's about. But yeah, I'll definitely send you that. Okay, good. So they've got another 3 minutes left yet. But yeah, and keep on peppering them with the questions. Get them writing in the chat box sometimes as well. That also breaks it up, because very often in a Zoom, people get a bit shy and they don't want to talk, but they're happy to write in the chat box. So if you're having trouble getting them to talk with the microphone, to revert to the chat box and you'll find that you'll get more answers. Yeah. But good. You're very passionate about this. So what is your God?
We say Krishna.
Hare Krishna?
Yeah.
Yes, right. Okay. Right. My mum is Christian. Like I am too, but I don't go to church. Yeah.
It's like it's belief, right? I feel like yes, I have to surrender, so I do.
Yes, yeah.
Because that's how I grow up. So I believe I like to keep the same.
Yes, yes. And what's your husband? He's Hare Krishna also?
Yes.
Yes. Did you meet him at the church?
No. It's arranged marriage, so it's everything came from home, and then we believe in Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Together.
Yeah, right.
It's a
Okay.
together journey.
Yeah, right. Very good. Very nice.
Pretty much.
Very good. Yeah. And what's he do? Does he work?
Yeah, he's admin in
Okay.
one of the computer store, Centralcom. Have you heard about that?
No, I haven't. No.
It's a big
Oh,
computer store.
yeah, right.
So there he does the admin job.
Sure. Very good. All right. So when they come back, you've only got
Are they going to come back by themselves?
no, you need to close the room. So in one more minute,
Okay.
yeah, just click on close rooms.
Because
Yeah.
I saw a video that it says that you can put the timer on. But
You
I didn't
can.
think-
Yeah, it'll close automatically if you put the timer on, but if you
Yeah.
don't use the timer, then you just close rooms when you want to. And when you close the room, they've got 1 minute to come back. So I would close now,
Okay.
and then when they get back, that will be their whole 5
Okay.
minutes done.
Do you want to close it?
No,
Or
you
should I
have to.
close? Yeah, I'll close it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have 60 minutes timer. I can see the timer now.
Okay, awesome. Good. They'll all start coming back now then. Okay, very good. So you've only got 5 minutes left. So do a debrief.
So my session will not be complete. So I can tell them that we could have this much only. And in next session, we will do that. As Rachel told me like that.
Yes.
You can say, yeah?
Yes. Make sure you wrap it up really strongly though.
Yeah.
And repeat your learning outcomes. Yeah. Yeah. So do a review, ask them a couple of questions based on learning outcomes.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you close the rooms?
It's 15 seconds.
Oh, okay. Good. Very good.
But I will not achieve whole outcomes.
You can be 5 minutes over. That's okay.
Welcome everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, who'd like to go from room 1?
I will go.
Go
So
for it.
it was quite difficult because 3 people, 3 different convictions. So atheist, Christian, and Muslim. So in this case, what I come up with is the best way to describe God is the supreme, the giver, the taker, the merciful.
Fantastic. Good answer. Being all of you in different views, you came finally at some point.
Thank you.
So from room 2, who would like to go?
Room 2 is me and Sana, is it?
I'm not so sure.
I'm also not sure which room it is.
Room 2 was Chris, Deepika, and Sana. So it means Sana and Deepika. Chris was
Okay.
with me.
So what we discussed is we have different beliefs, like she's a Muslim and I'm a
Yeah.
Christian. So our beliefs are different, but then ultimately we discussed that, it's one God, but in different forms, that they believe in Allah and we believe in Jesus. So, but it's one God and they are the different prophets. Yeah.
That's good. As video says that its names are different, but he's the one, right?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. From room 3, Harpreet, Prabjot, Sam. Sam is on driving, I guess.
Yeah.
So Harpreet and Prabjot. Who likes to go?
Rob, you would like to go for it? All right, we basically discussed about because Sam was also there and she was a bit curious about what religion we follow and everything.
Mhm.
So we discussed about our religion in the breakout room.
Okay.
Rob and me, we are from the same religion. That's the Sikh
Yeah.
religion. So we talked about our religious book. That's Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, and how the scriptures are written in there and from our 10 gurus, and what they actually, how we respect that book, and in all the temples we have that book. So it's like a guideline for us to follow in our life as well.
Mhm.
And like gurus
had already written about what would happen in the future. Like all we discussed about, like these pandemics, the COVID pandemic that
Yeah.
has happened as well, that was already written. Like the brothers, sisters won't be able to see each other. Mother and father won't be able to see each other. Husband wife
Yeah,
won't be able to.
we have to have faith, right?
So yeah, so it was written when the crime would increase, when selfishness and greed would increase, this is what it would result in, you know. So this is how slowly the life would be coming to
Yeah.
it wouldn't
Fantastic.
happen all of a sudden, but it would be very slow, and this is pandemics would start happening. So yeah.
Good job. Fantastic. Thank you.
By definition, God.
So the definition of God is a cause of all causes. So what is all of cause? We say that the ultimate source, he is the source of everything. We don't know, like, we don't know who came first. Do you know chicken came first or egg came first? Write it in the chat box if you feel like. Who came first? Thank you, everyone. So we don't know. We can't say that who came first. We came here because of our parents. That's the cause. But God doesn't have any cause. He is the supreme. He is the one who created us. So supreme controller. What is the supreme controller? He is the one who controls everything. But no one can control him. Can we control our children and husband? Who agrees with me? Yes. Well done,
You can't
Sana.
control your husband, I'm pretty sure of that.
Pardon?
You can't control your husband, I'm pretty sure of that.
Can you control your wife though?
No way.
No way. Yes, we can't control. I know that. That's the truth of life, like married life, we can say that. So we can't control anyone. Can our Prime Minister of Australia say that he can control all Australian population? He can't. He does not control control on his own position. So what he gonna control everyone? Our heart stop beating. Can we ask our heart to start working? If we ask also, it doesn't happen. We cannot stop our hair falling. We cannot control our body. So there is no question that controlling others. A single blade of grass doesn't move without the permission of the Supreme God. So next, we'll go on next. Supreme Proprietor. Proprietor means owner of everything. In the hotel, chefs and waiters, waitress, they work very hard. Are they enjoyer of that house, restaurant?
No.
No. Thank you, Farooq, for the reply. So they are not the enjoyer. So who will be the enjoyer? The boss of that restaurant will be the enjoyer of, because he is the supreme proprietor.
Okay, so Archie, we're at the 5 minutes over, so you'll need to start wrapping it up now.
Yeah.
Yep. You still have to do the review though.
Yes, I will do it.
Great.
So supreme enjoyer is done. So can we know who is God? We can know God by direct sense perception. Means we can see the building. Can we see the building? We can't see the building. We can see the building, but can we see the things behind the building with our own eyes by sitting at this place? We can't see. So that's the direct sense perception. That it comes that our humans have 4 defects. What are they? They are imperfect senses. We can't sense anything. Our eyes are, we can't see our eyelid. We have a under illusion. What is that illusion? We can feel that we can see the mirage in the desert. There's a water. Is mirage is a real? That's illusion. Human make mistakes. We do so many mistakes, accidents while driving, cooking disasters. We do here and there all the mistakes. We are not perfect. There is a saying, to err is a human. We have a cheating propensity. Like we do cheat others for our benefits. We say, yes, I will tell you, I'll give you something, but we don't. We cheat others. Not everyone, but that's a human tendency. So this is not a way of finding God. So logical inference, that is also not, because it's just a logic. And logic, you can't say that it's a trustworthy or not. Hearing from authority. It means like, if you hear from like guru or someone who is higher, then we can trust that. If a child wants to know who is his mother is, then his father is, sorry, then he will simply go to his mother and he will ask, oh, who is my father? And he will get the right answer. Same that if we are in the books, it says that 2 plus 2 is 4. For 5,000 years also, before also it was 2 plus 2 is 4. Now also is 2 plus 2, 4. It was never 3.5. It was always 4. It's never changed because it's a truth. It's a fact. So God is also fact. So where do we get these all facts from? Where is the authority from? It's from scriptures such as Bhagavad Gita, Bible, Quran. So for conclusion, does anyone remember the imperfect senses? Sorry, does anyone remember that 2 reasons of believing the existence of God? If you want, you can write it in the chat box. I'll tell them. Do you remember, Farooq? I can see you are writing something. It's a fear of unknown and fear of society. So who can be called as a God in other words? What is the definition of God? Who is the? Yes. Who wanna raise their hand? Who's gonna go? Who is the supreme controller? Anyone wants to have a go? Supreme proprietor and supreme enjoyer. So how do we understand God? There is a 3 ways, right? We learn sense perception, logical inference, and hearing from authoritative source. And what are the 4 defects of human? Human make mistakes, human have under illusion, cheating propensity, and imperfect senses. So thank you all. On that note, I will go for the next time. We'll go that what is karma and laws of karma. It means what you sow, so shall you reap. So on that note, I will conclude the class. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening to me. Does anyone have any feedback or comments or anything, questions? Please let me know. Thank you.
Okay, well done, Arti. Very good.
Stop share and...
Yes, and you can turn the recording off as